Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to Tunic. I know this doesn't look like Tunic, but this is a very special episode of Tunic. We're doing something a little different. TV's nowhere here, water in hand. We're going to try to decode the language. This is just going to be a language episode. There'll be no gameplay, but we're going to try to decode the language. To do this, I've written out some of the pages here in paper form, because I thought maybe having something textile would help me. I also have a PDF of the instruction manual. To be clear, I know that in the instruction manual in my Let's Play, I don't have page 1. I promise you I have not looked at it. I promise you I have not. I've only have it here as a resource so that we can kind of look at it and play with it together. So here are my thoughts. I apologize for the very strange view, but I want to be able to write and things like that. One of the memo pages has this kind of drawing. And what I believe it has done is it's giving me basically two types of symbols. These are outside symbols. These are inside symbols. When creating the language, it is these symbols being layered on top of each other. So basically all of these symbols, let's pretend like we're making a digital clock that makes these symbols, right? All the outside symbols make this diamond, right? All the inside symbols make this, stick Blair Witch guy. If I were to layer them on top of each other, they would look like this. This to me kind of looks like a rupee. I don't know if that's just because of Zelda and things like that. But if I were to take away a few of these lines, I could make something that looks like this. I think this has something to do with cubes. I think that these are supposed to be representations of three-dimensional items on a 2D screen, basically on pages of the instruction manual. I think that's a big part of that. Hi Slothman, hi Jay. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to do my best. I know that there is a fully translated version of the instruction manual online. I'm not using it because I'm a puzzle guy and I should be able to solve this. I don't know how to solve this. But to get back to my cube idea, there is this drawing. This drawing appears on multiple pages in Tunic. And I think it seems to be making like a pyramid. Like this is the top layer, this is the bottom layer, or middle layer, and this is the bottom layer. This seems to be very important. I don't quite understand how that works. I've also drawn some other things. This is also from the memo page. It's Cubert. Yeah, it is very Cubert-esque. The thing is, like with Cubert, it's very important that you have the color so you know what's the top and you don't kind of like do that optical illusion to yourself. This is a very interesting drawing that's in this. If I take this inside symbol, which we talked about on this page, this inside symbol, which you can see right here, and I put it inside this outside symbol, which you can find right here, it makes this new symbol. When combined with these symbols, I believe it makes the word fox. I think this drawing is meant to be fox. I definitely don't think it's supposed to be Tunic, and I don't think it's supposed to be face. I think it's supposed to be fox, mostly because of the plushie I got. When I bought my Tunic plushie, which I kind of want to go grab, it was labeled as Huggable Fox Toy, not as Tunic. So I don't think Tunic's the name of the main character. What makes it more confusing, though, is you take this symbol, combine it with this, you get the first part of the word fox. But at the end, it's the same symbol with nothing around it. What does that mean? So, if this is the word fox, somehow this symbol is also used down here, combined with this outside symbol, which... which is right here. So if I combine this symbol with this symbol, I get the start of the word sword when combined with this. I don't know how. I don't know how that makes sense. My only guess is that this is not a letter-to-letter system. It is a sound system. So The idea that this is the word fox, and I can combine it with something to turn into kind of makes sense. The idea of turning these together kind of makes... There's only two symbols in sword. So the idea that this is D and that maybe this is D, possible. The thing is, this isn't how the language looks. The language looks like this. The language always has this weird line through it. Right? I believe that I've figured out some of the words. I think these three symbols are the golden path. I say this because in the instruction manual, these are written in gold letters and always seem to be referring to the golden path, which we know is the knowledge way of beating the game. Also, this symbol appears a lot, and you would see the word the very often if this translates to English. I also believe that just the single up here is A. I also believe that this symbol is move. I think that because... I gotta switch views. If we look at the... I always forget I have to do that part too. If we look at this, we can guess what this page is saying. That this is the word move because it has to do with the joystick. Also, I know that this is an Xbox controller and that there's PC buttons here and that I'm playing this on PlayStation. That's just the way the world works. I also have the new theory that the instruction manual constantly talks about the Holy Cross. I think this is the Holy Cross. Because you pump in the codes to unlock the fairies with the D-pad. I think the D-pad is the Holy Cross. That's my current running theory. I guess I should also make the assumption that this is the word controls, which is confusing. Because... oh no, this is the opposite of that symbol. I was about to say, I guess this is the letter X. And S, maybe they're similar. S and X. Quite possible. I'm going to switch back to Sky mode. Because there's another drawing we got to talk about. There is a very interesting thing where you see this written out. This is something that our Fox character is thinking. Don't know what it says. But it is pointed out that perhaps the O being here, this little circle, which does not appear on any of the other, like this does not appear in the decode page, means that these symbols should be flipped. Or that all the symbols should be flipped. So the way that you should see this word is actually like this, which means this is now on top and this is now on bottom. That's a confusing thing to enter because there's so many possibilities in symbols. Like, there are a total of 18 outside symbols and a total of, what is this, 6 by 4? 24 inside symbols. So it's, each one of these is 24 possible combinations. So how many possible letters? It's 18 times 24? Is the number of possible symbols in this? That's way more than what would be needed to create an alphabet. I also believe, because I took theater voice, that in the English language there are a total of 40 sounds. So let's say that this is a sound cipher. And when writing things out phonetically, there are 40 different types of sounds. Like, instead of one of these symbols meaning O can make a lot of sounds. O, ah, So each one of those we get its own symbol. Sway, that schwa sound. If there's 40 of those, this is still a huge surplus of symbols. And we know that punctuation's not part of it because punctuation has their own. Like, punctuation remains normal. To then have the option to flip it. So, like, just to do the math. He did the math. 18 times the 24 is 8 times 4 is 32. Carry the 3. 4 times, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 16, carry the 1. 3. Okay, so we're already looking at 432 possible symbols. If you could then flip them all to be reversed, that doubles that to 864 symbols. Why would you need to do that? Why would you need 864 possible symbols to communicate the English language? I don't get it. In any case, with these being the possible words we know, the golden path, I want to talk about the fact that we have TH here, the, and path. You would think there'd be some sort of similarity between the and path. And I guess I could look at this as an upside down version of this, but that's not... It doesn't make sense. The other thing that we can consider is to put these in the diamond form, right? Because this, to me, if I were to put it into this diamond form, remove the line, it would be like this. That's the only outside symbol. So it's actually a combination of this outside symbol and this inside symbol. So the is actually this symbol and does that not exist? Oh no, there it is. It looks like a peace sign, so it didn't read. So that's the, actually, is this. That doesn't make any sense. Because basically what I'm saying is, this symbol alone is a. Include this symbol, it's the. This actually might make sense. The. Alright, so is this symbol the TH sound? And then this is the sound? Because we know this is and we know this is the. Maybe this is... Then what's going on with path? what do we think path looks like broken down like this? Let's take a few moments to think about that. Because based on what I'm seeing here, the outside symbol is this. And then the inside symbol is this. So that becomes that, because this will connect. Like, here's the whole diamond. Right? And then this symbol is, there's no outside symbol around this part. So it's this. Is that upside down? Is that this symbol upside down because it's less stressed? Or does that... Now that symbol exists, but it is right next to this symbol. This language is bonkers. What do you think, Sloth? Are you familiar with the language? Does folding along the line do anything? That's an interesting idea. My only thought about folding it like this is I can't do this in-game. Golden. Like my... Just because the idea that maybe these symbols are related because they are the same symbol but upside down. The other issue, though, is I want to believe that this is Oh, but this... Okay, this isn't the same noise. The path. So the idea is that this is a short A, this is a long A, path. So then this would be P, and then this is somehow TH, but maybe it's not as stressed because it's at the end of the sentence, so it's... Because the path. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is a stressed TH and this is an unstressed TH. This is a long A, hence the long part, and this is P. That's an idea. I'm on the... Oh! Wait till you learn the musical language. God, let me tell you. Just, I have to vent about this. I think at every moment of this game, I thought I was at the end of the game. And I don't think I'm at the end of the game anymore. Because I will share this. I went on to the Tunic subreddit. And I didn't want anything spoiled. I simply was like, I'm having trouble getting to the East Forest right now. All I simply want to know is, can I get to the East Forest to finish the game, or did I soft lock myself? That's all I asked. And everyone kept responding, you're not soft locked, sleep on it. So now I'm starting to think that there's a whole other, like, dream world. Because they kept saying sleep on it. So I'm worried about that. That being said, let's get back into trying to figure out what this is. I'd love another TH word. Because this is... We think this is fox. So that's And then there's also this drawing, which I included because I don't understand it. I don't understand this at all. It's just like a weird... It's almost like someone unfolded a box. Which is exactly what this is. This is someone unfolding a box. Perhaps these are all supposed to fold in? I think we gotta look for more words. Let me get another piece of paper as well. How are we doing on time? We're not doing great on time. This was supposed to be a short stream. I was doing this so I could be like, this will only be a half hour. But no, now I'm deep in the woods. I'm lost in the woods. Okay. I found a Tunic Writer web app online. Well, again, I don't want to spoil it for myself. I want to try to solve it. I'm not surprised that that exists. But let's take a brief moment and we're going to look through the instruction manual a little bit more and see if we can find a word that really jumps out at us as being a possible word we can decode. All right, let me jump to desktop. You're going to see OBS for a second. I'm going to bring this up and then I'm going to make this smaller so that we can keep chat on screen. Hi, chat. So, again, I think this is the word control. Or controls. Which, if I were to compare that with Golden Path, what did Golden Path do? There is, like, a straight line down that could be L. Golden Path. Controls. So now my idea is the outside symbols are vowels and the inside symbols are consonants. Sit. So all right. So let's continue to play with this idea that this is an L. So that would make this an S. Controls. So that could be S. I need to start keeping track of this idea. So we think this is TH. We think this is TH. I know you can't see me writing right now, but we think the straight line down is an L, and we think that this is an S. Because, like, if I'm right, which I doubt, but if I'm right, there's a possibility that, like, we can start reading other words, you know? Because what if this is the word shield? Like, ignore this for now. And just imagine this is LD, shield. What does the end of what I believe to be the word sword look like? Oh, okay, so it ends the same way of the word that we think is sword. So I think that's a D. Okay, I think we're making progress. Holy crap, I did not expect to actually be doing this well. So maybe this is a D. All right. Alright, so like we want something that's more like let's take this facial average. Like this is clearly target lock. This is the lock-on system, right? So, what do we think these words mean? Because we think this is LD. So maybe this is hold? That could be the word hold. Which would mean that the H sound in hold is the straight line down with this little part out. Which I don't... Maybe that's an H. And then that this almost completed diamond, it looks like a big C, is the O sound. Hold. I think we're doing it. I think we're on the right track. My next thought, though, where do we go from here? We think this is the word hold, and we think this is Hold, But a sentence starting with hold, you would think the next thing would be the. Hold the something, but it's not the. So I would imagine that this is the word down. Hold down? Or maybe, just maybe, each one of these is not a word, they're a syllable. And this is holding down. Though this is a mess. This is a mess of characters here. Moment of safety. Trying to avoid anything that has a little circle. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Doop, 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 doop. It might do us some good to kind of look at the pages really closely as well. Because I also have the theory that the Golden Path numbers relate to the page numbers. So I'm kind of paying attention to where there might be lines that I need to follow, which I think might be hiding behind stuff right there. Sorry, I can go page by page. Here, I feel like I should be able to get something out of this. I never noticed these codes. That's something to pay attention to. This is also the same symbol repeating and it's red. Maybe that's important. Here's a note on the Holy Cross. The Holy Cross can refill my magic. Perhaps. These are buttons I think I need to push. Because if this refills my ice bombs, my firecrackers, and my fire bombs, ooh. That's good eatings right there. This is probably something about how the potions are refilled at a checkpoint. So maybe we should take... Oh, we should definitely take this as at. Because this is the outside symbol. And we think this is T. Well, maybe not. Because that would be the whole word. It would be at. And then I wouldn't know what this symbol means. Like, I'm trying not to jump to too many conclusions, like, immediately. This is also an important symbol. Because trying to think how this could work. There's two ways to interpret this. We can interpret this as one big outside symbol, because that does exist on my paper. It's this symbol here. Or we can take it as a combination of what we're saying is the A sound and this inside symbol here. How would we delineate the difference between those things? I don't know. Maybe it's the angle. Because my guess would be that this is the word "an." Maybe not. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions there. Let's go through a few more pages. This hurts my head too, Jay. This is an interesting page, just because of this symbol's existence. Because that's trying to basically tell me what I've been trying to figure out. This, like, unlike the rest of these, which are like a bit goofier, this one actually has the 6 sides around it to kind of give you that feel of like what it's supposed to be. And it's a response to if you seek to increase your power. Like, it's the rest of that, which is, you spend these things at the shrines or at the checkpoints. Again, why is this one actually in the diamond? There's a few letters in the diamond. Why is that? Why is that? Oh no! The blue language is, the blue letters are a little concerning. But give me a word that I should be able to figure out the answer to. Give me a word that I should be able to be like, that's what this word is. Yeah, here's what Tunic was thinking. Again, not his name. Or her name, who knows. It seems like this circle means that to swap things. Why is he thinking about it? Try A and I, or A and L. Like, what would it look like? Like, draw it? Oh, it's an I. Well, I don't know what I would be. Take a sip. Want to get to the ruined atoll? So again, this is what I believe is the golden path. So I feel like a lot of these are questions, so these should all... Like, this, to me... Because we think this is the, right? This would probably be the word what or where? What is the door in the mountains? Where is the door in the mountains? Or possibly how? How do I open the door in the mountains? Because then maybe this is what? Could be how. See, I think this is how just based off the number of sounds. Ow. So that means what I'm basically putting forth. If this symbol is the word how, the straight line down is an H. Oh, yeah, and which is something I have. The straight line down with this little bit is an H. And that just this line is an ow sound. Ow. Okay. The issue now becomes is I don't know if this is what or where. I'm also starting to think this is I. How do I? How do I? Yes. Because we think that the straight line with this part here is a D. So that means we think that this outside symbol, which is most of a diamond, is an oo sound. We think that that's do, oo. So we'll put O here. Are we actually making progress at this? Are we actually figuring this out? And then we think that this symbol just out here is just part of an outside symbol, which we think is a vowel. We think that that's I. And I'm just real quick, I'm looking at my notes because, like, this is referring to the golden path. Do the words the golden path appear here? It's not golden after it or path after it. Ooh, here's an interesting thought. Picture the bed and symbols. Is this ZZZ, like sleeping? Because there's another character that we thought was sleeping was doing the ZZZ thing. Zzz. This is becoming plausible. I like when things become plausible. That symbol we actually have marked down as S, as S, S, S. So maybe that is supposed to represent sleep. I like it a lot. I don't know if these symbols are upside down or not, so I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about that. Cool picture, bro. I bet this is the word uses. Note, something uses stamina points. possibly the word this. This uses stamina points. I'm starting to see it, which is spectacular. Checking the map. That's a picture of a ferry, because you go over here to unlock a ferry. Yo, I'm really glad I'm taking the time to, like, really stare at this now. Brain getting bigger? Really? Brain getting bigger? Oh, did I already accidentally use big brain? I didn't realize. Wait, I'm trying to find it. Where? I got big brain. I got a really big brain. I don't know how I hit this. I didn't mean to hit this, but I got a really big brain right now. Got one of them big brains. All right, let's go back to desktop view. We actually have a good amount of viewers for this, which is nice. I don't know how that happened. I legitimately don't. This is interesting. This kind of like stain here. I'm always so far away from my screen that I don't actually get to see things. There's the East Forest I can't get to. Oh, you can actually see some of the doorways from here too that are hidden. That's fun. What a fun thing. The broken pieces of the... Oh, there's the broken piece of the door. Okay. There's also that music note. Don't know what that means. It has something to do with the birds at the ruined atoll, but the ruined atoll is ruined, so... I'm going to have to end soon. But I want to go through a few more pages just for fun. A lantern. Something about getting a lantern, I'm sure. Is there a ferry? No, I can't get down there. So. It's pointing to like something, like this one's holding something. That's interesting. Continuing. This is the siege engine thing. Green word. That's interesting. Why is that word green? Have any idea what those letters mean? Oh, they have the full... Marks on their back is a trick, a trick I never fully understood. No idea what that is. The words castle in the sky or library are probably somewhere around here. So this is like, again, if I see it as an unfolded box. Maybe that has something to do with the Holy Cross? Like this, maybe this is telling me like this is a song I can play of some sort. There's this symbol again too, which I think we're supposed to take as it's upside down. Oh man, I still don't understand the dots. Maybe it's like, maybe it has something to do with the order. Like, instead of it being like ta, it's at. Because normally you would make the inside sound first, like in the. And now it's telling me that the vowel sound goes first. That's a possibility. Because based on what I'm seeing there, it should be, this is an A sound, and then I don't think I have an idea of what the inside symbol is. I do not. I don't even see it. Do I have it? No, I do. I have it here. It's like the fourth symbol. But maybe that's what it's trying to say, is like reverse the order of reading it. So it'd be a single sound, a single consonant sound, followed by usually. The only thing I can think of that starts with a vowel and ends with a consonant sound with the sound is at. But ab, up, maybe up. Oh, hi, Mark. I love the room. Which, real quick, if you like bad movies, my review of Madam Web goes live on the Plus 2 Comedy channel in like 20 minutes. Which is actually why I need to get off. I need to end this stream so bad so I can make sure that goes live on time. Gun! You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised about what I say about it. Again, that could be the words "the cathedral." I kind of want to go. Like, I'd love to know what all this says. Because I know if I go down there, I fight the 6 bosses, or there's like a boss rush. That's why the number 6 is there. Why is this symbol so important? Because it's just a vowel symbol, right? No, I don't. That symbol legitimately doesn't make sense. No, it does. It's like the final vowel symbol. I agree with you 100%, Jay. But that being said, I super need to stop. We'll look at this page just real quick. Because once again, we have this thing. It looks like this is the word the, and then everything's broken. But we could actually break down what the symbols are. Because it is... So it's not that confusing. This is... That's not as confusing as I thought it would be. That's fascinating. I should be able to break this down. Because it's the... And then there's this outside symbol with this inside symbol in it. And then... one outside symbol there, and an inside symbol. It's just written with flair. I shouldn't let that bother me. What bothers me is this right here that I can't seem to get to. Next page. This is the one area I want to get to, and I can't seem to find a way there. But we'll figure it out. Thank you so much for joining me for this very interesting version of a Twitch Tunic stream. I dropped my pen. Usually I catch it. But I really like this. I really like that we seem to have made some like legit good analysis and good like guesses of what different symbols means and how the alphabet actually works. I'm still confused on the circle. I have a good theory on it, but that's all I got. Keep it up. Thanks for entertaining. Thank you. thank you for coming, Sloth. I appreciate you coming here. Next time, I think we have to drive back into Life is Swell. And then also, I think my next Tunic, I'll actually play the game. But thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy, full stop, if you want my thoughts on Madam Web. Be sure to subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Game and catch up on all my past live streams. And I'm almost at 500 follows over on Twitch, so please follow me at Plus 2 Comedy. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all next time. Boop.